games. He plays all night and day. He plays his life away. Said OWGamer plays a lot of fucking games.
Why, hello, and welcome back again to Bassin's Black Bass. I am Stephanie, OWGamer, and we are catching some fish. And it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're doing pretty good. We're actually not doing bad at all. We might be able to end this tournament quite early. And I'm going to fish for this last bass. Look at him. Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's like, I want that minnow. I want it in my mouth. Give it to me. Give me those. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't want to snap that line, and boom, he's already gone. He lost his endurance. He's going to be a little guy, isn't he? Guaranteed, he's going to be a little tiny guy. We're going to have to throw him back and, like, take it by the tail and, like, pitch it, too. Like, throw it as far as you can. Don't you ever take my hook again. It's only meant for big fish. Jesus. Anyways, let's get him aboard the boat. See how big this little sucker is. Oh, my God. Well, at least he's 2 pounds. He'd be a good little meal for a person, possibly. So, let's move on. And where are we going? Probably over here by the open water somewhere, or maybe the lily pads. I usually like to stay around the trees and the open water and or weeds. That's usually my favorite places on at least this pond. But, here we go. We should get... no, I guess we're going to the lily pads then. I was hoping to get some open water stuff there, but I guess not. This looks like a good spot for... Thanks for all the information there, John. And of course, if you're in the lily pads, obviously, let's use a frog lure. That makes the most sense, right? So, we're going to mark our location. And... see, the other thing about the lily pads, the smaller bass, is that it's hard to see them. Oh, wait, I see one right there. Okay. And, ugh, that looks like a crappie. And that looks like a bass as well. But I'm going to go for the one further in the back here and hope for the best. There we go. And, hello, sir. Are you hungry for frogs? I am a frog. Where are you going? Come back. Yes, there you go. Come back! I'm a delicious frog! Or don't. See if I carry stupid fish. Or be like Ernie, be like, here, fishy, 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 fishy. And he'd just jump into the boat for me. You're hungry, right? Are you hungry? Yeah? Yeah! Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's like, I want this. Oh, there we go. We got him. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, no. It's going to take a little bit of time to slow this guy down, apparently. Come on. You know you want in my boat. Don't you dare snap my... There we go. There we go. And slowly but surely, we will bring him towards our boat. Come on. So, yeah. First episode went up and everyone seemed to enjoy, so I'm quite happy that there was a lot more people out there who played and watched fishing games growing up as much as I did. And wow, seriously, is that the same one I caught like a second ago? 2.2 pounds again? I didn't throw you hard enough, did I? Maybe I'll have to kick you, punt you like a football. Teach you to get on my line again. You can't be that hungry. You wanted a minnow, now you wanted a frog. Like, my God. You can't have it all. The other thing that I find funny about this, and I understand it's a Super Nintendo after all, but I'm supposed to be like on this lake with a bunch of other people, like at least 25 different people, or 24 different people on the lake. I think it's 25 altogether, including myself. Maybe it's 30. Either way, at least 20 extra people should be on this lake, but you see no other boats whatsoever, and I always found that funny. And yes, back to the trees again, and back to our swisher bait. And yeah, he actually tells you as well that which ones are best to use in which areas. So again, that there's a reason why John is in the game. It's to teach people who aren't used to fishing, or who maybe enjoy fishing but don't know enough about the craft, or you know, maybe how the game works. And wow, both of those bass looked interested. You look smaller than your little cohort there, but might as well get both of you. What's gonna be the harm in catching 2 fish? 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. And here we go. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that the other one will still be attracted to the swisher if I cast it again, but we won't know until we try. Let's see how big this guy is. Seriously, is this the same one? Okay, no, 1.8. Shut up, John. Of course I'll do better next time. Well, actually, not necessarily. I might catch a 1-pounder. That would be really shitty. There we go. And if you're hearing that, read, that's me pressing the B button. It's kind of like you're thumbing the line. When you're casting the line in this game, if you cast too far and you're not watching yourself, the line will actually hitch, which means that you have to spend time to untangle all the line in your reel and then recast and try fishing again. Hey, you calm down, sir. Hey, whoa. Okay, you're already hooked. Just, come on, let's go. Anyways, so pressing the B button while it's in the air like that slows it down like a little bit and kind of like retracts some of that extra line that's going out. So it's more or less supposed to prevent you from, getting it all tangled up and wasting time. But I mean, if you're catching decent fish, seriously? You said that last time and you lied to me. It won't be better at all, John. You fucking liar. And it's true, it wasn't. I went from, what, 1.8 pounds to a 1-pounder just sitting there. But if you look down in the bottom left there where the map is, you can see like how different shades of water is there to give you a feeling of how deep the water is supposed to be. And usually if you go over those different shades of water, you might find some different spots where there could be old trees or forest or just anywhere that even like old weeds and stuff where fish like to hang out. But you always see it on the fish finder. Now another place where you can do some fishing is right here at the marina. If you really want to, you can try fishing at the marina. Just be careful, because if you hit your lures too hard on those places there, you can break them, and that sucks. Are you interested, sir? No? You're just gonna... Come on! Aren't you interested? Eat the lure! Go! Yeah! I'm seriously gonna have to use it like a net. Why are you doing this to me? Bite it! That's not something that people hear most men say. What? Okay, see, I hate when this happens, because then the fish just feels like it's toying with you. Like, hey, look, I kind of want it, but I'm just fooling around. I'm just playing. Bye. So, breathe. Remember, we're taking a relaxing time out here fishing. Actually, bullshit. You're out here trying to win a tournament. So, we're going to switch to the minnow and hope to Jesus that we can get this guy. Ah! Oh, so afraid I'm going to break a lure. It's like breaking a nail, except worse. Or is it? I don't know. I'm not a lady, so I don't know what it's like to break a nail. Oh, no. You get away, Mr. Walleye. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you got a bit of strength. Are you a little tiny guy again? I don't want another small one. That's what she said. Wait. So yeah, usually as long as you fiddle back and forth with the rod when the lure starts bobbing up and down, you should be able to settle it back in there properly. You'll find which side it is all the time. Wow. 1.4, you looked a little bigger than that. Very, very much disappoint. So we're going to move away from the marina. It's not always a good idea to go to the marina. Usually the smaller fish are there, but there have been times that I caught some nice sized fish at the marina, so those are always there. The buoys that are next to the marina, those are also another area. You can fish at the buoys. I don't know why you would want to. I think only once in the entire time that I've ever played this game. Like, see that? I was over open water, but there was a fish that came up there and some weeds on the bottom. But anyways, yeah, there's only been one time at the buoys that I've ever caught a nice sized fish, and I think it was just one of those. Shut up, John. Just shut up. It should be. It's probably just one of those times where the game just randomized the fish or something, so that it was just there at that moment. So it was just by chance, more or less. But anyways, yeah, this is one of the deep water spots that I was talking about that you don't really see on the when you're going around because you're not expecting it. This is what deep water can provide sometimes. This is it's almost like it used to be grass or something here, but then it got like flooded. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, I think I mentioned it in the first episode that once you get to the third pond, there's a spot. Or actually, the third pond itself is supposed to be an area that became flooded, and eventually they built a dam, and I assume a bridge or something there. But the dam itself the flooded area itself was used to have like cabins and or houses or something like that. It's cool. Kind of gave it a little bit of backstory, just kind of about that, because it makes you just think and wonder about like I don't know that they probably just done it just for a more unique, area to play in, but I just thought it was cool. But the pond itself is pretty deep. And you can actually find a lot of areas just by going over open water, and you'll actually see the old houses underwater, or you'll see an old, like field or meadow, kind of like something like this, or you'll see like parts of an old forest. And not only that, but there's also places on the third map called Timber, which I think you'll see in map 2 as well. But the timber is very dangerous, a lot like the reeds, except worse, because the timber is basically, like I said, a forest with all the trees broken. So you have these huge-ass logs sticking straight up in the air. So yeah, your lure can easily bounce off of that and get destroyed. And that's what usually happens at the timber. That's why I rarely, if ever, fish at the timber. Same thing with the reeds. Same thing with any of the places with the large obstructions. You can find fish anywhere else in the pond and always regenerate them by going to new places all the time. But it's not gonna, it's not gonna help by going to the timber or any other place like that to break your lures and just waste time, and you lose a lure for the rest of that, round or stage or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Now, one thing I will say is the dark spot that I just went over there to the north, I've never really found a spot there to go fishing. Like, I've never found any unique, I guess, bottom. Oh, I've seen something there. Okay, popped up again. This is the best. Well, actually, he's telling the truth there. If because they include the weather on your main screen there, you will find that more fish will, like, on hot days, will go to the shaded areas, like the trees. And again, like, lily pads are also another spot on hot days. When it's raining, open water is usually a nice spot to go fishing in most times I've noticed anyways. So, I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Gonna switch up to our swisher here, and hopefully we'll catch something a bit decent. I've caught lots of fish this episode, but nothing worth keeping so far, which is kind of disappointing if you think about it. And boom, into the water she goes. No, nothing. Yeah, there he is. Hey, there's two of you. Come on, hey, hello. Look, I'm a fallen bug. Aren't you? None of you are hungry. You guys want like a natural color or something, don't you? This is what I'm talking about. When you go and throw your, the lure that you expect to work into the water, and they just kind of like dance around a little bit, then they just pause next to it and don't do anything, then usually they want the other type of color that you have available. So I'm going to use the natural color here, and hopefully they're going to be a little bit more... I was going to say, did he swim away? A little more interested? No? What the hell's going on? Yeah, let's just move. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea, I guess, to show you guys this. And, ooh, OWG's in the lead, but wow. I doubled Mary Magger. Jack Black, you get out of here, sir. You go back to making shitty movies. Oh, I'm a big fan of Jack Black. I don't care if you're a fan of Jack Black. So yeah, I guess I'm not gonna go fishing there right now, but I do like that you can actually see the reflection of the clouds on the water as well. That's kind of cool. It kind of gives the game like a more realistic feel as well. I don't see much here. Let's see if I can't find something. Anything? No. So I'm gonna find something there, but and of course in the reeds. Huh, hear the sound, the wind blowing through the reeds. We'll go up here a little bit. I found some really nice fish here. I think this is one of the only places where I found the huge fish. Yeah, he even says the same thing that the lunkers like the deep water. Lunkers being the large fish. But yeah, this is where I... Oh, that tempted me so much just then. Now, this is where I used to find the big fish on this pond. Once in a while, you can get one of the bigger sized bass to spawn on the map. And they're, I think, roughly around like, what, 8 pounds, maybe 9 pounds. And, again, very rare that it's ever happened for me. But I'm going to try... I was hoping to come here and try and find one, but... I'll try and get this other one over here instead. You look like a bass. I'm using jig and pork. Now, here in Newfoundland, we don't even get bass. We get trout, we get salmon, we get smelt, we get char. I think we get char. Yes, we do. What else? Mostly just trout and salmon in freshwater Newfoundland. And for that matter, mostly trout. Salmon, of course, has to be, you can usually catch in places where, of course, they have streams where they can swim upstream to do spawning and such. So, I mean, oh, no, there we go, set it back in. But, yeah, we don't have any bass, we don't have any crappie, we don't have walleye, we don't have pike, we don't have catfish in any of our freshwater ponds. As far as I know, the only thing that you can catch in freshwater Newfoundland is trout and salmon. And smelt is kind of like a trout, more or less. Yeah. Anyways, come on! You look bigger. 2.2? Seriously? Gee, we haven't caught anything in this episode. This sucks. And I've often wondered with this type of video or game as well if I should be just chopping the editing down. So instead of making you guys watch me for like 20 minutes doing, you know, fishing and not catching anything worth keeping, should I just, you know, jump to different parts so that the series itself could be over faster? I don't know. It's not a complete LP or Let's Play or playthrough or walkthrough or whatever you want to call it. And I guess you could call this a walkthrough of sorts. I mean, I am showing you where all the secret... I am showing you where all the secret lures are hidden. I'm showing you the best places to go fishing. Pointers and tips on how to fish and play this game. Can't show you much stuff about... it's because we were here before. That's the same one. Guaranteed it's the same goddamn one as before. Here, jig my pork! That was funny to me. Anyways. Come on. Come on. Come over here! No! Come back! Yes, thank you. Hurt. Yes. Yes, there you go. I knew you were interested in my pork. Oh, his endurance jumped down so fast. That's disappointing. Well, regardless of what this fish is, I'm probably going to end the episode after we get him into the boat. And hopefully, we'll see. Let's see. Hopefully it's something worth keeping. Of course it's not. Anyways, as always, thank you all for watching. I'm the OWGamer, and I'll see you all next time for more Bassin's Black Bass. See you later.